Nana ya Brefo was Alban Babgin. Ghana kunyano enya wo dia wo.
Nobody is above the law in this country. Nobody.
John Mahama ontimi mpam isi ne empam ne china. Nana Kojo Juantua Insura FM.
Ena John Mahama be pamu isi. John Mahama ontimi pamu isi. Chief Justice yentu ne kwawo. Yeni banana industry, yeni banana republic.
Ose enna form sa se o sorry ya osemabe president inti me pam ose enkan hu so man constitution ene ye de adwuma na obetimi appointed de nemum so no ankasa de ne pe e kasa masaki we nko mayese ni de ose eno de enna form sa sanse amamu no entise kuku bia wo sesanom ose wom so na yema mpanyin ni de nemum eniema bi na boaw ema utumi no etimi sipi enti enya de se John Dramani Mahama ono ankasa betimi de ne pe akase we nko we nye sei wo say Chief Justice metu no isi wonko wonye sei ne de wo say enya de a ebetimi aye adwuma eno nti omo keka sa no omo relax nemum empaye mum ena omo mmo emfama John Dramani Mahama said ye beya na mamu no ebetimi asipi na asita asama Nana Kojo Juantua morning show host of Insura FM or the outudwa eno no.
But me I'm just hoping say omo bia fa because me catch you say ena John Mahama be pamu easy. John Mahama want me pamu easy without due process. Chief Justice yentu ne kwawo. Yeni banana industry, yeni banana republic. I will be sorry to wait. Constitution here clear. Ye wo de John Mahama ebetimi appointed but ontimi ntuno. Enti constitution reading years na beka say onpamu easy, onpamu CJ, onpamu hwan. Ajobre, it's too early. NDC, it is too early. I don't care what you think, but I'm telling you the truth. It is too early. Akumane mra from Bompaye ma John Mahama so CD. Ye be ko ama wo. Entokwa bi wo ho a jai ema ye. Ye di kan wo ne nkrofo bi se wumia wa no wo John Mahama breso a miawa no ye be ko ama wo. Enti ye entokwa bi wo ho a menkoko. Ne focus on the job and stop this because my party no eho nya akono. Eugene Uncle.
I agree with you to an extent, sir. As the militants in a patapasem in the NDC, Nana Dosu Kaka. But I also disagree with you on some part. Nana, you see, the Okotus and Kofumi no Kuna. I'm Muslim, Buzasa in the day in the sea, and I'm a one. Buzasa down on the day in the sea. I think that the reason why I NDC for war, sa aggression, particularly who because of John Mahama winning, I never be a CC. Nana, for example, Osha Madam Jane Mensah, any the easy. Osho omu posting leading up to the elections. Clearly, we NDC near over question of library is in Tumameno. So naturally, as a supporter, the Kojo mean 40 NDC ni bia or catch John Mahama say won't pam easy. Nancy Aaron reduces so an interview or call TV3 or can someone do who reason I see easy mameno. Or some cancer John Mahama primary responsibility. Banana voices be a started Casano. Asophobia started Casano. Sa time and anana may be an hour kumahano. There no more kaye. Kojo news to Atmasia. Sa voices near Casasi Siano. Sa time and eku for over 110 ministers. Sa time and a prender ku for what tam Ghana sika. Ediko to from so besinya mia sorry dino. Sa so for no more wing. Sa so for na bra na Kumasi nyina ye gege 1 cedi 2 cedi 100 cedis akosi hospitals. Sa time no na president atam sika afutated flight no na sa so for ne ntankrofo ekasa sesi a se John Mahama anya father for sankrofo no mo wen. Sa time no na glow paye na no mo bo no na wen kodwo na wote ne radio so se ne na mo bo no na wote. So that is it. And that is why Saturday we must build state institutions beyond men. Because President Akufo-Addo almost every critical state agency will create internet proper data analysis. But for barometer pick here, almost every credible state institution be a from. police abafom, EC abafom, Ghana for nididie wo mu. Because the president no buy, he's superintendent over the worst state ratings of public agencies. In fact, on one president and approval ratings our form. The corruption index our form. It's yes, Yoko, Office of Special Prosecutor near the Omujuma dear bar form under President Kufuado. And to produce our voices now air Casaneno, Omu and my casa 2016 to my President Kufuado. So if I criticize him, I had every moral right to criticize him. Your civil society agency said to Kodaye, Ghana Bar Association, because you made me a kind statement on release and the Kufuado. It's a nice one with the statement, but say, I'm on CSC, easy boss near there. So I tell Manajan and National to say, come on the Kufuado, because you don't know Kai. So me, I'm on the side of the NDC supporter. I may not agree with everything they are doing, but NDC supporter catch them say, John Mahama, Baneje Mensah, yo mujomu koyina. Kojo metimi no maya drink kakra to an extent.
And Yempan say, Oyina, not the NDC easy as
no, Kojo not say Mensah MPP ni.
No, but it is assumed.
It is assumed.
MPP for accuse Charlotte to say oye NDC.
Yes, and the procurement yi.
That is it. And omususu say utie NDC for kasa. Omusi Mensah so ye MPP extension. Otia say. Enti Yemfa ni so yi Mensah fi hwa. Not the wine.
Omuye din na ne omanya gidie be kasa no. Sa time ani yi Charlotte say no omu wen. Kojo, say yesi bibia nkoka papa enje kirede. There's a cause and if a Newton third law to every action there's an opposite and equal reaction. When the action was taking place under Kufuado, what was the reaction of the CSOs? Quiet. Minana kojo minyi no na GGB Ghana Bar Association.
Yeah.
Kojo shomu tumia no mukra. Nooks tumia no mukra CSOs imani Ghana na every so anasi too. Manasa duru wanyani kromu ha. Eratu aside don't ko wanyani kromu ha. So when all these people were being hunted and attacked under this government, sa critical voices and kojo no mo wen. Oman kasa. It's a John Mahama bana be kasa. Me you just say to me so betimi no argue say you are not being fair to the man.
How about Omunsua Omukasa, for example? There's Pastor Owusu-Bempah, doctor.
Yes.
I know how even John Mahama crack or now sorry.
Yes.
Emma ne bompaye.
Yes.
Emma ne kasesi.
Yes.
And na wo tu for say John Mahama. Sa de unko for asha say ni jai. Ne focus on the economy and nothing here to Abamawa. Then you are insulting that person.
That one I would disagree. See, I'm taking your submission in part. I would disagree to say Obidi Kojo Juantua. Why should you do Kojo Juantua? An opinion express. The point I'm talking about the Kojo, ye nimne Christian Council ye ukrumwa. Even the media. Kojo Juantua to biribi nyamo media ne so nkra ni ade a se mfo mu di nukroma en wakwaji we sika o ma anye nukromwa. So all these voices were here. Omu say Rasul Sadoko ye tata no omankasa. Omu say Manasa Zuru ye tata no mankasa. Omu say Anas ye tata no mankasa. Ya ye nipa kwetenete. Nyom de ye nukrume bi ni. Enti ene sa obi awini na kasa o start be kasa. You are being a hypocrite. Me you just say to some principle obi international cathedral men support. Enti Mahama ba no so be si national shrine na man support you. It's principle. But so obese national cathedral now koda board so edin na John Mahama ba no obese national shrine be kasa. You are being a hypocrite.
I think say
so kodo me this year I agree say people may speak, but you see we must speak based on conscience. I disagree so video biatem. I disagree. So attenye de yefe mu mind. Let's take all critical voices. But nipa no kasa no way. Look at the moderator of the Presbyterian, Professor Mate.
Yeah.
These were men of conscience. Kodomu kasa ya bom audio sa. Don't mama. What you see? Me, I've always said that my political orientation is center right. Me papa free GB. Naturally, I am more affiliated to the MPP. But you see, Kojo, how the media treated John Mahama 2013 to 2016. Yeah, for the 50%. Because let's break the scandals. John Mahama's Bass Brandon is saying,
yeah,
you can find a cost for me.
Yeah.
Kojo Bass Brandon not born is saying,
yeah.
Sputnik V send you Lusu here. Kokwajima Menunqua Sputnik V. Kojo imagine say a health minister under John Mahama. Single-handedly. Any obiako international transaction the COVID drew beba drew a mesika Once the constitution of the country is explicit that any international agreement must have parliamentary ratification.
Good. And so when you come, my point is clear. I said and I insist. So what ba? They say we use around. John Mahama ya they say odi around. Now one can see em from two men and kobono. My case is not about using the due process. Sabi say Mensah and on my social media I said John Mahama ebetimi easy dia. This is a due process.
Yes, I agree.
But the point tonight was here educating for INDC for here educating say the idea is that we can say John Mahama ba pamu easy no and yes sanity.
Yeah, could I agree? A due process
and that is the education because utie NDC for now. Person akwa to say Pamuno. And I'm saying that Pamuno nyajuma and then this impenifor must educate their people say and your Pamuno because ultimately mana na John nim and John nim so ultimately can say me na me president CJ mapamu me na me president EC mapamu unless there's a critical issue. And why don't you let your supporters say NDC fui monto mo boase say ya by ba say Joma easy and Sija yeah the due process and a bepamono.
Yeah, Kojo, are you to Kojo said to you? There's always a disconnect between a sworn form one. See, Dr. Amubamia. So waka, Papa de Waheno, Oniatem, Boko, John Mahama, Niatem, by the communicator between Shrefema. The answer say. So there's always that disconnect. So I agree. You can't just sack an easy chair.
But that's the education I was saying.
I agree, but the point, my point of departure, I can say. On my cousin, yes, John Mahama, yes, sir, whether you process or not. I'm saying, say, could you be BSc pain? Could you say, John Mahama own? And maybe on one person and maybe on person obey ya. Could you with parliamentary majority, we no castle Rugana, Kebijane? Because NDC Yakum. Me, even as an observer, I can give you several instances, and then because of Chris, but some of my instances, I can give you and this a raising issue about Pussiga transfers. Could you look at the push of the EC then? Was it fair? Was it fair? So, and to be able to fairness in a way, because I lot say you have been make Facebook make cancer and yet. Somebody of the procurement I didn't support it, though I disagreed with the EC. In principle, I didn't support say a Pamono because an anim. What's not you maybe which are because I may track comes to a morning support the Pamume. Because the experience you have, I don't have it. Because for a when an election chair, so much man on Facebook me. After Jana near dinner terms on Nara yesterday. Yes, after Jana one can just never bantam. So it tells you that Obitran baby show experience. So I don't suppose a Yako Pamubi. But my statement, which is a bit different from yours, is that Kojo near these supporters say no munye. Almost so much vindictiveness nibi. Kojo in some folk or so chroma. Shasan for your court. What happened in this country? Every critical voice, no most of them, no medianti. And to quadro near John Mahama, Benet, Nana say, Some Mahamo, se Kufuado, se state agents and a pregnant knee yams and Fumbia, a software, Imam for shaky for beer in Nyan country, Papa and Oyen. What could you have? A software called National Cathedral bodies. Could you move wooding, a software penny free? To me can't permanent time them kinds of Daniel Wuye in Yankobe. Kojo, Ebu Bujaja for Daniel. Ebu book passport office, the judge for that hotel.
So, and I may say, it doesn't negate, I agree, but I am just saying, say, yay, as media, we are not supposed to follow the emotions.
Yes.
I agree with the opposite way. The NDC, na, say, and nema umuke, say, me so manya professional. And can your mommy MPP di ma femuno? I'll be the first person make us a John Mahama and but we yen sem no equatri. And in the midst of the emotions, we need to state what is an emotion and what is fact. The other side they say supporter be say yen tiasie yen pamona, that is okay. But where ube sorry anopa na supporter be say fire service yikem midijatum ana matuna bo ana mentia se midija articulation center me isi makoye ni say obi yisi ba kwa no kasa o se me man ne miam kasa ya threaten me in that case we the media must tell say obetimi ayewe it is normal but to go to a certain extent say I feel by physical now there's conflict but say violent conflict from that perspective no we cannot endorse it.
Kojo, I agree. You see, I'm not endorsing violence. My point of departure is the Kojo Tio 2017 Kojo Tio Osafuma for audio now kotena parliament so my form adwuma twilight of Mahama de be pamo mo no say you fun say bia na ya dictation you know so Kojo come for you comment ni bi obi nya na point ya ba say apamo okufie tebufu bi senimu which is normal. So I will not encourage that youth to be violent. No, I won't do that.
But to express the opinion.
Yeah, I get it, Kojo. May encourage you to be violent. So you see, you are looking at the noun. I'm looking at it from the root cause. DNT na Kojo betu obi wajubo a national service director for a district. O see because Mahama na den be to this no apamo no. This how you fun Kojo tie o. Ebufu na ehye ni mu a 1 minute 8 years no. So the takasibi kwa which is unacceptable. Emra ni ubedi. Emra beti watum. Ana makan ha. That's not the first time I'm saying emra beti wo there. But Kojo, sa ankrofo nti na psychology omu say how was your childhood like?
Okay.
What the fault did you? But obu yire na ko psychologist anymore say how was your childhood because
so let me expand the discussion. Ade ba kwa ama Ghana for tuetia na Akufo-Addo. Eye the posture.
Yeah.
Nana Akufo-Addo nioma bi ni yenti obia ne saa suban no amoa no Nana Akufo-Addo ka say omuba no omubeye different oti ase the principle ni in terms of leadership ade ba ko ma wo leader and say in the midst of hate when you return it with love then you become focuser. You go a long way. I don't have a problem when a supporter feels say, what's here you see? I am normal. But I have a problem when a leader of the party supports the vandalism. Because you see, my challenge is, say what's Alban tike maybe a wako no akwa bo sampine. No I say ompie because obi yebi. The implication is that there are majority of people who voted for you, John Mahama, omunya NDC for. But issue I know it is unpopular, but then we will come back to understand that this issue ni say I tia NDC for ya ma NDC for ye yomu say so we tie John Mahama kasa or a diplomatic person or buy or the oral aba or the buy what is happening Ghana for to do na send information akwa komano that is what we are talking about. Say Obama institutions na ye adwuma John Mahama buy or say headmasters no moncha asien kasa one more kwan because when him say MPP about we headmaster won't mean kasa John Mahama believes in that due process other than patapa and I am saying that we can because say after 7 January no say patapa ni be see 1 month 2 months e be settle say obe pamu obi wan hwan ni na se for no endru 2 months obe ya wie but after that no one share as a leader you begin to lose focus because afi na reality ni be set in afi Ghana for John Mahama so ka so be 24-hour economy John Mahama say dollar no echo 18 cedis so John Mahama so ka say that time no na we lose focus so I am saying that supporters can be angry pamuwe but you need to even na Akufo-Addo mpo time obey president no ade ba ko kan ni say with corruption no or the due process in a befaso.
Yes, you see, I agree with you. We are on the same tangent. My only departure is that I'm only saying that Kojo Juantua and I criticize the NDC. You have a moral right to do it. I don't have a problem because you have the moral right to do it. Your track record speak for itself. But me say, Nkrofobu wa Kojo, free of speech or freedom of speech. One.
I agree on that.
2, I don't support anybody being violent. And also then in Sakoke can be and emra enu bedi. Manana on the first point I make us Nkrofobi kasa no. Omo ya he. Eno na men Nkrofobi kasa bi nje so mu ye din. Because Kojo niam ye ko mu no. Ye nko obi mu sesi a. Kojo tie me o. So I'm not saying that what is happening violent nature na papa. Tell say so ballot box. It's not right. Me election day.
Odi bra Facebook Oh, I may not make sense. Say, wait, there any problem. Me, I don't take popular decisions. So, and can me take popular decision? Can who say me and Juantua? Watch me ba. Say me, say me oha me can a year with Dan. Can who say me and Juantua? Me can say me be o de, but me can no crea. At the end of the day, bibia settle obeti asye. Because MPP for me say me too omufono. Na me make sense. Na me kenya Jimmy say ma umo. But a settler obeti asye because you think say 4 years no, be 8 years. The kind of jobs near kai da hono. Odi e settler obehu. Ti ye mu bia ye kasa ya ma MPP free no. Say kasa na ozo nti ase I don't have a problem. A wo job. But bra Facebook na behwe. Over Facebook NDC for na say ballot paper any ballot box. And
Kodronya damango ye she office. You see?
How is that normal?
I answer yes, I'm saying that. You see,
how is that normal?
The issues are many. You see, we a lawlessness. You know why a lawlessness? We a buying property in our cell. Yes, so I agree.
That's the point.
And I support this. And I've been on several platforms. I didn't know the violence. Ye
Nana ya Brefo and a Sabri Nenia Bre Speaker of Parliament. What then was Alban Babgin. Ghana kunyano enya wo dia wo osi etumi bi na epia wo na edoku si wo na ase o sori na me bo number 3 na me yesei enu nti o ensem bi ana wo ka oso wo ka kira mamba ben se di osi bi kasa no wonhwe na no kasa yi because Ghana enya ne dia edi nti na nana ya Brefo kasa ansemi so obeka ya yeto abato ewie yi e kire nsensem ye declare ye equality any ade eno na Alban Babgin na nsen eye NDC wonom eye nhyiamu bi NDC Professional Forum na eno na Alban Babgin onya akonya se onkasa woje yakasa mu na no wo kire se wonya ne ntie se ye declare ye redeclare ye equality ye equality was it say is in you? So na I member of parliament. Umpesu asofo age watum. E ma remfi so bedru parliament house wa on ebe swear in. So wan swear in a enya de se wo ubetimi aba be mraje bedwani. Enu nti is in ne bi omo ye no omo nwe ne yie. Yenti asem a Alban Babgin okay.
To become a member of parliament, you have to be elected by the voter. And you have to be declared by the Electoral Commission. But you have to be sworn in by the Speaker. Thank you. Until you are sworn in by the Speaker, you remain MP elect. So I was very clear in my mind that some of those re-collation and re-declaration were completely null and void ab initio. They were unknown to the law. And so they were not properly so-called MPs elect and not qualified to be sworn in by me. My back this year, we had those discussions. When I told them, they were all surprised. I said, yes, I'm the gatekeeper. The right thing must be done for us to be able to reset Ghana.
Okasa wie yepe ena nana ya Brefo say heu Alban Babgin wudwu ho ede na se post ba kopa wanya na me number 3 ena me say wose Ghana nya wo dia Ghana enya wo dia eyemra ankasa na yede ye adwuma wo Ghana asei eno nti etoda won kasa ye bi mu no eye ahwe ni yie na o number 3 na wo bo no ka hu so obi nso bo number 1 nana ya Brefo onua FM ono nso etimi atutu bi e de ama Speaker of Parliament se etoda ne nkasa ye mu no onhwe yie sanse eyemra e na ye adwuma na emum enya kokoso asem e na ye didi so e wo Ghana.
Nobody is above the law in this country. Nobody. Including the president of the republic. Nobody is above the law. See, you're going to say, you're going to say, Emrana Pampamua, Ghana, ha, Ejabetum. They say, say, you're going to say, Behuresi, Mrana Pampamua, Ejabetum. I'm not a prophet of doom, but I'm telling you the truth. Me, I speak my mind, though, and I speak my truth, and I say it is my truth. You can have your truth. Mon country speakers who are here won't yet break. You see, as much as you want people to respect you as the third in command, no. So who say mrachi obia wokroma, including even the judges. And to say mraka, and that is our last resort. Now you better see a bit here emranwa. Supreme Court wa na judge for Ediaba Mountain to say down or your yeah because ye were quite been tokro be a dead that one you bet me a remua. A bedroom baby no. A bem kwasa na ba yi on wemu. TME. No kurane se Ghana for Atwaba overwhelmingly a busy da. Abatwa no ding no matodiama NDC, including MPs in Parliament. Giving them that authority. I don't know make we be saying total authority. Krate, who 230 who 230 or 2 minutes. And Ghana for decisively and decided say they are not air quantity the Timono Kwaye. Nanado amemo shada and ya papa a hunchina kwam Krono Niama Kwaswania, dear Ghana for any in your home. And to a to a bet ya would more didn't. But for a speaker to make it look like he has the power, and even though a judge for Bekasa, one year to one old in the Pabana says a judge for Casa, now electoral commission gazette to Mupua, once well mean a Mentiasi, I beg to differ. Now speaker, oh, Yamanabro, so go to home. Oh, ya kuntain. Oh, ya Ajamine. Not my name say Bershon and Nancy so. Say now one casa as a member of parliament, you've walked through the ranks for parliament. One only chairman sabon so na Mugabe pa. Through baby or mofan speaker. And he's walked through the ranks to become minority, majority, and minority and become a speaker. And timra we mo was a speaker na no refi ho. And one kaisa e breno so no mo kwa swear in na. One no MPs in the better no so abands or be speaker. If NDC decides to retain him, which might likely be the position.
But people are playing their card. And speakers are serotonin. But the card no, may assure that one share into kremiye ebia or your oversight. Else you would have realized that on your no swear in
at all
MPs.
It is not your duty.
Look, you cannot swear in MPs when you have not been voted for. And MPs
sit.
Midnight.
On the president sit.
11 why na samesi.
11:59.
Then the new your friend clerk. Say me the clerk. There's a new clerk of parliament would sit in, receive because that time there was the list BBR Zama.
No.
Because parliament still exists. Though MPs no one term be end, but the institution parliament exists. That's why we have those people there.
Yes.
And he will receive all those nominations. Nina gazetted one. In from fact,
around that time, there will be no president.
No.
No vice president.
No. There will only
no
be
speaker. So there will be no first, second or third.
There will only be
the only
chief
person
justice.
Would be the chief justice. The chief justice will be the president.
At
that time, for some minutes. For some hours.
Yes, my young put in Yamabi into perspective. Alban Sumana Kingsford Babgin. Onke who de sebu Ghana Brano. On yono and not nyimpa. You see, there was and I mean you'll be a discussion.
No, but you must tell him he must respect the law.
And I mean you'll be a discussion.
The constitution of the land.
Do you know what can happen? The only thing that can happen, and that thing is so simple, it will happen before one was sworn in. That is when the clerk of parliament Obakade, we have received a petition or a court order restraining us from swearing in A, B, C, D individuals. Just like what happened when Oya Asen North, Member of Parliament, James Jachikwesin,
Yes.
Even that, they overlooked it. You remember?
Yes.
They overlooked it. One kasa home or tuaba.
Yes.
If that thing does not happen now, that is the only thing that can happen. And when it happens, it will happen whilst the Oya your friend then.
Current speaker.
No one swearing in.
Of course.
The argument will come. You see, wab ono no botu wakare. Mpocho da minyimpa ABCD. Mensah can court order there.
Mama swear when
Mama swear the Munkrofi in.
In fact, that thing doesn't even exist because already the Supreme Court has quashed the 4.
No, what I'm saying is that
until High Court says otherwise.
What I'm saying is that all other things being equal, sa issue okowie, believe me, NDC will go to court.
Oh, of course, they have to go to court.
Some American. Messi, after Ochina, Mobesi will court.
You mean if NDC loses again?
Messi, menka the NDC bolus will win. Some American.
Oh, baby,
yeah. Make a massam. Messi, after Ochina, whatever happens in court, NDC will still go to court to restrain certain people from being sworn in. Some American.
So if NDC loses the High Court case again,
whether they lose,
they will go to court.
Messi,
you don't
know what you think NDC is happy with? Oh yeah, you think NDC is happy with Sauma?
You can go to court.
So I'm telling you,
and that one will be after 21 days.
I'm telling you that
one will be because as we speak, they've not gone to court on Sauma.
NDC
they've not taken a half an off to court yet. So if at the moment they've been gazetted,
have they?
Yes. Electoral Commission sent even the 4, added it, gazetted and sent it there.
So,
but as the Supreme Court has said, no obey them gazetted for from.
So NDC will go to court. So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, me da se so J Brain now share me be DJ KA. DJ K Nyan support channel. Make sure so be subscribe and press the notification button for more uploads. Macrow. Bye bye. Merry Christmas.